Where's the rest? طيب يا شباب يا بني آدمين, could you please open your cameras?
Yes, mister.
Could you please open your cameras?
Okay, sir.
All of you, open cam. Yes, Muhammad, Wael, Zeke, Muhammad, Nasib, Majdi. Please keep it open. Yes, 1 second, Nahas, 1 second. All of you open camera. Jlidan, Faisal Shok. Keep it open, don't close it.
Mister, I didn't have a webcam.
Buy one next time.
Okay.
The rest, I would like to see you. Faisal, should I start kicking students from the class? I would like you to open your cam, please. Yes, yes, more cam. Faisal Shok. Omar. Faris Omar.
Yes, mister.
Please open your camera. Keep it open, don't close it.
It's open, mister. For the beginning.
For all of you, I mean, not only for you.
Okay.
Aid, open your camera, please. Aid Usman. I'm sorry, I have to report the students are not responding with me for not opening camera. مش عم يفتح كمان. Anyway, I will start. Before I start, I would like just to share something with you. Let me first share my the whole desktop. I did add in the new collection of programs a new one called Adobe AN, the same as Adobe Flash called Adobe Animator. Like the one I will be using right now, same version. I installed it from this setup. You only have to download and extract it, then do setup without making internet connection off. But you have to use the patch also, 5. Command you have to download it. The password I have written, if it asks you once you try to extract the password 123, the patch file will look like this. One is my patch file here. Let me see the Adobe Flash. Okay, you have to once you extract the patch, you have to open C like this I'm doing right now. اللي عنده Adobe Flash, you don't need to install this, but if you have a problem with the Adobe Flash, the one I uploaded, you can download the Adobe Animator, but this need at least i5 for 4 GB RAM. i3, you have to upgrade the RAM to 8 GB. Take a lot of RAM. Program files, Adobe, and you have Adobe Animate CC 2018 once you install it. And this is the patch, you must paste it. You will open it like this I'm doing right now. click yes. And go for the last right patch, click patch. And this is it. Once you click patch, it will run with no problem. Okay, this is the one that I'm using right now, Adobe AN, that you have to download it if you don't have the Adobe Flash. And as I said, we have to use the action script 3. Okay, understood. Why you close your camera, boys? ليش سكرتوا الكاميرات؟ I said keep it open. Yes, bad. You can't فتح it. All of you, please open it again.
Mister, for me it says my camera is on, but it's not showing for you.
طيب مجدي. No.
Mister, I opened my.
طيب, last time we have learned the animation between a shape and the text. Today I'm gonna add a text with the text, and I would like to explain the last part of, or not the last choice of animation is called the classic. So let me first start explain the text animation. I would like to start using the T first to write my text here. So click on your tools if you're using now the Adobe, and use the T from it. It's not responding. Yes, it will now. And try to write inside the stage like Adobe, for example, animate. I'm gonna write any sentence. I will try to make it bigger from here. You can pick the color from here. And I would like to fix the position of this text and put it like here in the. Let me make
Good
this
morning,
bigger.
Mr. Good afternoon, Mr.
Good morning, Mr. بعد ما صارش afternoon. Okay, I'm gonna put the word in the middle of my. I'm gonna go for frame 20. Insert frame. Yes, do right again part 2 times, and then I will add
Mister, you are lagging.
here in. Am I lagging? My screen, is it lagging?
Mister, we can barely understand you, and the screen is not moving. Your voice is lagging.
Your screen froze.
Yes, mister, the screen isn't moving.
And you are lagging.
The screen is moving right now. Hello? Guys?
Yes, mister, it's moving.
What did you say, Mister?
Yes, mister, it's good now.
I said guys only.
Oh.
Okay. I will go for keyframe, empty keyframe here to 21 like this. Insert keyframe and empty keyframe.
Mister, from 1 to 20, what did you do? From frame 20?
I just made insert frame from 1 to 20 and write this sentence. Would you like me to repeat from the beginning? From 1 to 20 only
Can you
have this.
repeat again?
From 1 to 20 you only have this Adobe the text animate, and you have to make it break apart 2 times.
Could we now close our cameras or still?
Keep it on, yes. So I made from 1 to 20 this text, and I made for it break apart 2 times. I will add insert keyframe here, an empty keyframe, and I will add, for example, another text using the T, like I'm gonna write welcome for example this text, and let me fix its position. Now if you'd like command to change the font style from here, and pick another color like this, and you can add for it insert keyframe till insert frame till 35, for example. By the way, how much you insert frame, I don't care. But I would like to you to insert frame at least 10 to 20 frames. But the longer that you will add frames, the longer it will take time to animate, to clarify it. So I will do also break apart for this text 2 times, like this. Let me try to do right click, create shape tween. Now let me test. I think it's working, yes. So if you take a look, let me do test scene like this. And let me show you my whole screen, and no, it's not showing the everything. Do you see the scene animation will come to grade
Yes.
9?
Yeah, we can see it.
First 20 frames, it's Adobe Animator, then it's with the shape tween welcome to grade 9. Is that what you did?
Yes, this is
Okay.
on top. I would like to reverse this, make reverse. What does it mean reverse? To يعني نعكسها. نعكس animation in the same timeline frame. Let me add first here insert after the 35, insert keyframe like this, and I will do copy for this, all of it like this, copy frames, then I will do paste frames, then I will select again from here till the last keyframe like this, and then I will do reverse frame. Let me test it now if it is working like I want it to work. Let me do again test scene and try if now it's reversing. Do you see that's again my scene, how it's reversing? It should
Yes.
tell you, okay, welcome to grade 9, then Adobe Animator, then reverse it back to welcome, and the opposite. So this is called reverse. Once I ask you to reverse, this is how you reverse. You copy the whole frame, but make sure that you add a blank keyframe here. Then you copy it, paste it, then select it from here. then right click reverse frames. We have covered now shape tween by two parts between text and shape and text and to text, and you can either make it between shape and a shape. Now we can we covered the motion tween. Let's go for the last part of the animation about the classic tween. I will do a new layer here, and I will do, for example, on the frame, let's say 71, insert keyframe. So I will put from 1 till 70 a shape here. It's making autosave. Please let me know if it is lagging or something is happening with my voice. I need you to know and understand everything.
That's okay,
No,
Mr.
mister, it's good.
Okay. I need to, yes, I'm recording. Why I have only 4 or 5 cameras open باقيين مسكرين. ما شاء الله رياض كبران يا رياض، مغير علينا from last year. طلع لك شنبات كمان. Okay, so I will go and pick a shape from here. Let me pick a rectangle type. I will make هذا النيو انيميتر، بس كمان عامل شيرنج بعلق كتير عندي. شايف علق البانل اون shape. Remember the one I told you about? Unlock. Remember what I told you about the object drawing on and off? I would like to make this one on. Okay, heck, I can see if it's on or off now. Okay, I will make it on. I am now working on the separate layer, different layer. Please pay attention for this. I'm working on another layer. If you want not to mess with the other layer, you can click on the lock here, and you can work now on the other layer without interfering with the main layer that we have achieved, the layer 1. And now I'm working on layer 2. I will add, for example, from 1 till 70 a shape like this. Let me give it another color like this. بس اللي عمل شيرنج بيعلق كل السوفت وير عندي بلش يعمل لاجي. Okay, like this. Okay. I made a color for this shape. You could if you'd like to add for it stroke, you can just click from here. It's not adding stroke. يلا اعطيني stroke. Okay, I will do what exactly? So this shape, I will do copy, and I will paste it, let's say in same place, and I will put it like here. So let me just to clarify things before I do the animation. I have the same shape here from 1 till 70, and I have the same shape at 71, but its position is here. This position of the shape is here, same نفسه that I don't want this shape to change. Later you can change it, but in the meantime consider it as the same shape, but I made it in different keyframe. So what I will do exactly, I will do from 1 till 70, right click, create classic tween. It will ask you cannot be tween, you must convert frame content to a symbol. Click OK. Now let me do a small test and see what exactly this classic tween will do. So what happening, this shape is moving from this place to this place. Are you seeing the animation? Shabab?
Yes, mister. But
Yes.
mister,
No.
how you move the square? How you move?
I did not move it. الفكرة the idea of this animation is that I will let me close this one. and close everything that's not necessary. Do not save. طيب. الفكرة يا مستر I did not move it. I will again make remove classic tween. I only draw one shape, and this shape you can, for example, I'm gonna remove كمان هعمل حتى تفهم الفكرة أكتر بس هعمل remove للفريم and I have from 1 to 70 هذا shape ما عملت anything. I just go for shapes, make sure that object drawing on, and I drew any shape. أنت ممكن تختار أي shape. حتى ممكن if later on you can bring from the outside of the Adobe Animator objects and بعمل animation. I put it here, then I went to an empty frame. I made insert, for example, keyframe حتى تفهم أكتر. هذا from 1 to 71 نفس الشيب بس هون 71 is a different keyframe. So I will click on this and put it in here. Okay, هنعمل بس move on the line like this. So I have the shape from 1 to 70 in this place, but 71 صار هون. لما أعمل right click, whenever I do right click create classic tween, the system or the animator will understand you have to move this shape from this position to reach this position of this shape. يعني فهمت قصدي كيف؟ this is the start of this shape position and it will reach to the other shape, the keyframe of 71, and it will move it here. صح هيعتبرها the one shape and it will move it from here till here. ممكن تحطه فوق انت. It will move from here till here. ممكن تحطه هون. Any place on this stage you can put the shape and it will automatically like considered as a magnet. اعتبر كأنه magnet بس once you create classic tween it will only magnet by itself with no other shape on the other side. So بعتبر إن الشيب في hidden shape عم أعمل له magnetize. This is the concept of classic tween. هذه الفكرة كلها بس. فما بعرف إذا فهمتوها ولا برجع بعيدها. Should I repeat this again? How do it again in another shape, or was it clear, or was it what يعني? Questions? Kareem. يا فيصل شوك. ايش معنى بعده؟ فيصل فاتح بس على الفاضي. يا نحاس.
Yes, mister.
What was the first animation that I used in the first layer?
I don't remember, but I know what you meant.
I need you to remember what was the name. مين بيعرف؟
I don't know, mister.
The second one, يا نحاس. That I have explained it a few seconds ago. هلا بعد ما اقول لك خلاص شرحه وبدي سألتك.
You made a right click and you put something.
والله. Thank you. It's called animation something.
Mister, it's called sticker queen.
What?
Like
Called what?
animation queen.
No, it's not. No, there's nothing called queen on the whole animation or the whole program. ما في شيء اسمه queen.
Mister, I know
Mister,
it.
Mister,
Yes,
when you finish,
Yusuf.
can you show how to do the setup for the program
Mister,
again?
it's called shape tween.
The first one shape tween, the second one, the other one.
Mister, is it classic tween?
Yes, classic. Who said classic?
Yusuf Rawat.
Yes, classic. I'm رح نلعب. I'm seeing only كم واحد بس مركزين معي. The others in the La La Land. حتى لو فاتحين الكاميرا باللا لا لاند. Yes يا عبد كريم شو قلت لي؟ What do you have said for me?
Mister, can you after you finish explaining, show us how to start the program because I downloaded.
It doesn't. You have to extract and do setup
I extracted. I opened the setup.
Yes, open the setup. A card doesn't need to disconnect the internet حسب ما بعرف.
The setup in the build, yes. The setup.exe
Yes,
or the
yes,
Adobe MSI.
yes. لا لا .exe.
And then what about the patcher? Where is it?
The patch you have to download it. It's alone.
Oh,
موجودة
okay,
لحالها.
okay. Yes,
Okay.
okay.
It's a separate folder, and I already wrote the name.
Okay.
Patch-password, so you know the password 1 2 3.
Chems.
Okay. اللي عنده Mac, if you have a computer Mac, I already added the Adobe Mac collection and Adobe Photoshop with Adobe Animator, Adobe Flash, but I don't know anything about it. I found this over the internet and uploaded back for the students who are only having or using Mac laptop or computers. They don't have a Windows. You have to give it a try by yourself. I don't know nothing about it. Download it and try by yourself. It's one folder with 2 programs. طيب نكمل. Let's continue. فيصل شوك. عايد جليدان. مش معنا. بعده مش معنا.
Mr. I have a question.
Yes, sure.
Yes, mister.
Can you repeat how you did like the reverse frame?
Sure, why not? This is, I'm gonna raise it like this. Oh, from here. I'm gonna remove the frames. From here to here, you understood how you did? I did this. Let me hide this too.
Yeah, I did it.
So I did animation between 2 texts. The only you have to add also from here after the welcome to grade 9, add the keyframe. Okay. Add insert keyframe, not the blank keyframe. The difference between blank and keyframe, the keyframe will copy the same text or the same shape here and put it in another separate frame here. So just right click like this and insert a keyframe. You have blank and keyframe. Choose keyframe here. Then select from the first frame till you reach the last keyframe like this. Right click, copy frames. Then after the first empty frame, paste frames like this. Now you have copied the same animation, you need to reverse it. So again, select from that position that you have pasted in the empty frame, and then select to the last keyframe like this. And right click, reverse frames. This is it. Just only to copy, paste, then select, then reverse. If I do test, it's moving a bit slow. ليش قد بطيء كان؟ Yes, it's reversing. نعم، مين كان عم يسأل بعد؟ Yes. في حدا غير محمد علي سأل؟ I called عايد. I think he answered. ولا فيصل answered?
Answered.
عايد, a minute ago I called you to open your camera, but you did not open the camera. Do you have an excuse why you're not using the camera?
Yeah.
ليش؟
Camera is not working.
Fix it. I'd like to see you next time. I miss you, عايد.
Miss me?
Yes, I miss you. I would like to see you next time. Please open the camera. And for the rest, not only for Aid. I miss you all. So please open your cam. Well, you are surprised because I miss you, Aid?
No.
So do you miss me, Aid?
Yes.
Wallahi, really, you are my best super student. I would like the school to open soon, so I will take a look at you. I will not hug you. Believe me, I am afraid of Corona. So I would like to see you, just to see you. Take a look. You are, you have changed or not?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Guys, Qadi.
Yes, mister.
Could you open your
I don't have one.
Should I buy for all of you from my pocket a camera so you must install it and have it? طيب يا قيس هاك you open the
Yes.
mic. Could you please tell me for the first animation here, what did I do for the text before I do the animation? There are two things I repeated them together after each other. For once I do animation for a text, especially shape tween, I must do something. I did right click here, and I went to the text and I click on an option for 2 times. Do you remember what was the name of this step?
Not really, mister. Sorry.
Not really. Mr. I'm sorry too, يعني. It's up to you, boys. I'm trying my best to help you, but you're not helping me. Who tell me what is the step I should do? Who can?
Mister,
Yes, please.
you break it twice.
Yes, break apart two times. And I did it this period and the previous period. I asked what I did for 2 times. Break apart 2 times. Oh.
I have a question, sir.
Yes, sure.
Sir, last year you in the school, in your school choral, you you explained about the Adobe app, or it's the first time?
No, the first time. Why?
Because in our school we didn't take about it.
No, this is the first term for grade 9 we start. No, not the first year, but in the first. Usually in grade 9 we give Adobe Flash or Adobe Animate, Adobe Photoshop, 11 C++ programming. We might change. There's a plan to change some of the curriculums, and basically yes, Adobe Flash. Does it feel hard for you to understand in Ahas, the Adobe Flash?
Sir, because I'm new to it, I don't know anything about it.
What was the subject that you have taken in your previous school, computers? What was the materials that they were giving to you?
Last year we didn't take apps. We talk about the CPU and those things. And also like we use, I think so, the Microsoft or the PowerPoint, I don't remember really.
Which school you came from, Ahas again?
Yeah, what's that?
What was your school, previous school? What is the name of the school?
Global International School.
What was the book that you were studying in it? Do you remember the name of the book?
I'll bring you the book. 1 minute, I forgot it. I think so. 1 minute, I don't remember the thing. 1 minute.
Muhammad Ali, from which school you came?
I came from Darjana.
Okay, Darjan, I think they give you good stuff بالكمبيوتر ولا لا?
The last year they gave us robotic.
Yes, I know, and I think also the Tamer, they give robotics or security or whatever, but global, I think, I was surprised. مين كمان عندنا جديد؟
Our school gave
نعم؟
us robotics, mister. Our school, they brought a logo, I think so 10 logos. For
Logos?
Yes.
What is logos?
Mister, like they get you to a room and you start making a robot.
What was the program that you used to animate the robot? You should give instructions.
I forget, Mr. Allah.
Does it
From the you should have a laptop. I think so that its name. I think so.
Scratch?
Name logo or this like this thing.
What's the name of the program? Scratch?
Maybe Scratch. Yes, it was black. I think.
Yes,
so.
because the Scratch is, as I know, it's the only, but it's not the programming. It uses a puzzle to program the robot. Am I right?
Somehow yes.
Yes, it's Scratch. Unfortunately, in our school they don't have the robotics stuff. We can use it. And it's easy to use the program, but we need the hardware. We need the hardware.
Yes, Mr. They didn't get like deeply inside it. Only one period in 2 weeks, and it was Thursday, the last period. So the buses were getting early, and within like only 30 minutes or 25 minutes we studied it.
For me, would not need a hardware. We built like a car with a remote. Then, like,
Yes,
we got
like
Building a car or robots, it's the easiest part, but programming and giving the instructions on is the big deal or the big idea. It's building a stuff. You can build a car, any car like ممكن تركبها انت او تسويها بس the most important how you install the software to car to move. This is the most important. It's the algorithm. Honey, you need to learn this. So basically, you're not learning anything till now. حتى Adobe Flash is for animators who would like to be an animator. Adobe Photoshop to command for photographers and digital photo editing and doing like this. But basically, programming starts. بعدنا بكورال we started from 11 and above, and 11 and 12 only. But we don't give command a very big wide information of topics in programming. Command headlines. It's up to you to choose in college whether you'd like to go for programming or not. Anyway, and I'm done for this period. If you have a question, you may ask and stay. If you don't, you may leave. Be ready for anything I might drop on Classera for you to solve it, and be ready for anything I might pop it in Classera. Quiz, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do a quiz for your test. لأنه not all of you that you are using on your PC Adobe. ما بعرف. I'm trying my best with you, but not all of you are helping with me. But Classera, be ready for anything, and it is graded. You may leave.
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
Mr.
goodbye, Mr.
Bye.